Up a bit. Alright, we're going to start bending down, arms come out. Reach for the ceiling, hug yourself, and touch the floor. Hang out here, bend your knees, and slowly roll it up. Work through each vertebrae. Again, bend down, arms touch the ceiling, hug yourself. Touch the floor. Hold down. Bend. Roll it up nice and slow. Each vertebrae at a time. Turn the last thing to come up. Beautiful. One more time. Ready? Touching the floor. Bring it up nice and slow. Good. Circle your head to the right. And hold it to the right. To the left. And hold it to the left. Circle your arms front. And back. Good. Arms reaching to each wall. We're going to keep our shoulders facing the front and just stretch our torso. Coming back up, make sure we're breathing through this whole thing. Other side. Back up, other side. Last time, other side. Knees to the wall, we're going to do deep bends. Bend and stretch. Pinching your shoulder blades together. Bend, stretch, bend. Hold it down, hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rest your elbows on your knees. So if you want to switch, alternating your shoulders front, that's a nice way to stretch out your spine. Good. Walking back up. Let's grab our toes, stretching up that hamstring. And switch. Again, switch. Today's going to be really quick. Warm up because I have a lot to get through. Good. From here, we're going to step one foot in front. So I have my left foot. I'm going to pop my toe up. So I'm going to try and reach as far down as I can get. You can bend that back leg as well. And you're going to feel the stretch in the backs of your legs. If you can touch the floor, great. If you're just going to grab your leg, awesome. Make sure that back leg is bent. Stretch it here. A little longer. And switch sides. Now we bring our right leg in front. Prop that right toe. Bend that left leg. And take it down as far as you can go. Again, you're going to feel the stretch in the backs of your legs. Good. Keep breathing in. Up and up. Awesome. Shake it out. Okay. We are going to get right away into our abs. So, it's going to be about 14 minutes long. I left a minute just leeway. It's going to be non-stop workout, non-stop ab workout. Let me just move this so I can still see. And what I did is I separated it into parts of your abdominal muscles, of your core muscles. So the first one is going to be our upper abdominals. Second one is going to be our lower abdominals. And then we're going to end with our obliques. And then just finish with some overall core stuff. It's going to be really intense, really nonstop, but we're going to feel great after. And yeah. So I'll give you a second to grab some water, set up your mat however you want. Pull up my workout. So we start with our upper abs, lower abs, obliques. Ready? We're going to start with some crunches. However, when we do these crunches, I want to make sure we're looking up at the ceiling. So your gaze should be up at the ceiling. And up. Look at that ceiling. Directing your motion up towards the ceiling. Good, keep going. More than halfway there. All right, next we're gonna bring our legs to a tabletop 90-degree position. We're gonna reach underneath them, come back down. Underneath, come back down. Underneath, come back. Keep going. Keep going. Keep breathing. Whew. The first class of the week is always the tightest, right? Keep breathing, almost there. 2, 1. Straight legs, reach for those toes. Try and get your shoulder blades as high off the floor as you possibly can. Good. Next we have our frog crunch. Where you bring your knees up to the side, you're going to pulse up. Keep going. Woo. Just nice. If you need to place your hands behind your head, feel free to do so. Almost there. All right, next we have our double crunch. So as we crunch our upper body up, our legs are going to come to that leg position, and then we're going to control it down. As we do this, I want our knees to stay up at the ceiling. Working our upper abs. And from here, we're going to finish with some crunch pulses, staring at the ceiling the whole time. Keeping your gaze up at the ceiling. As soon as those shoulder blades so much as touch the floor, you're back up. Good. From here, we're going to move into our lower abdominals. So, okay, from here, we're coming to that tabletop, pushing our belly buttons into the floor. You're scooping one out, holding it out, coming back in, one at a time. I don't know how to keep it open. Keeps closing on me. Keep going. You want to kind of hold it at the bottom as you come in. Next up is our leg kicks, then our flutter kicks. Keep going. All right, pushing that belly button to the floor, legs come up. Over top, we're controlling it down and lifting it back up. Don't let that lower back sway up. Bring it down and up. Keep going, bring it down and up. Bring it down, up. Almost there, you guys. Keep breathing. Good. From here, we're going to do our flutter kicks. Keeping it low to the floor, we're keeping our legs. Good. The lower you have it, the better. Again, your lower back should not be swaying off of the floor at all. Keep going. From here, we have our reverse crunches. So we're squeezing our lower abs to get our hips up and letting our legs drop. And up. Let your hips drop. Up. Hips drop. These ones are killer. We're really going to feel it though. That's the good part. And lower. Take a break if you need. Up. From here, we're going to do reverse crunch pulses. So we're going to keep it up. We're not bringing our legs down. We're squeezing and squeezing. Squeeze. So you're squeezing those lower abs to get your hips back and up to the ceiling. Keep going. Woo. We have 2 more for our lower abs. I'm going to give you guys a 30-second break before we move on to our glutes. Keep going. 2 more exercises for our lower abs. From here, we're squeezing in and up to a little ball and extending our legs out an inch off the floor. Squeeze up to a little ball, inch off the floor. Keep breathing. Almost there. Woo! It hurts, I know. Almost there, you guys. This is the hardest part. You can do it. Keep going. Almost there. Try and get 2 more in. Next, we're doing our dead bugs. So our hips come 90 degrees off the floor again. Arms straight up. Opposite arm, opposite leg is going to extend and up. Extend and up. The trick of this exercise is you have to keep pushing that belly button into the floor the whole time. Keep moving. Almost there. Good job, guys. Whew. Now it's killer. We'll give you guys a 30-second break after this. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Next, we have our obliques. I'm just going to fix my timer. It's glitching. All right, ready for our obliques? Here we go. Coming back onto the floor. We're going to start with some heel taps. So we're lifting our shoulder blades up. We're reaching from side to side. You really want to twist your body. You want to really get a lot of range of motion side to side. That's what's going to burn out your obliques. Woo! Move side to side. Your arms shouldn't be doing the reaching, it should be your upper body moving so that your arm meets your heels. Keep going, almost there. 3, 2, 1. From here we come up, reach opposite arm, opposite heel, and switch. The more twist, the more you're going to feel in your obliques. Up and down. Up, down. Keep going, we're almost there. Keep breathing. And switch. Down. Up. Down. Good job, guys. Next, we're going to move on to our bicycles. Keep going. So big range of motion, opposite arm, opposite leg. Keeping those legs as low as we can. Keep going. Since we just burned out those front abs, makes it even harder. Turning this into a really full body core workout. Awesome. From here, we're going to do our opposite elbow, opposite knee. One side at a time. Ready? Right leg up, left elbow to meet that right knee. Feel the crunch in your side. Feel your side pinching and down. Pinching. Good. Keep going. Almost there. Big range of motion. Get that shoulder nice and high off the floor and reach. Other side. Release it. Release it. Good. Almost there. After this, we have 3 more oblique workouts. We're moving on to our full core. Big range of motion. Reaching that shoulder off the floor. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Sitting up, leaning back. We're going to punch across our body. Your spine should stay straight. My shoulder blades are angling from each wall. It's not a twist. It comes straight from my abs, so my spine should not be twisted. Leaning back. Keep going. It's kind of like a Russian twist variation. Keep going. Good. From here, leaning back, moving onto our right hip, extending, come in. Extending, come in. When we get down, when we extend, we should get low to the floor. When we come in, you should feel the crunch in your side oblique. I love this. This is one of my favorite oblique workouts. Keep going. Woo, almost there. I know. Woo, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Other hip. Angle it. Down and up. This is our last oblique. We're almost done abs, you guys. You're killing it. Woo, keep going. Almost there. After this, we're moving on to some plank variations to work our entire core. So after this, you're going to come to a straight arm plank. Give you a bit of a warning. 3, 2, 1. We have 3 exercises and we're done. Straight arm plank. You're going to tilt over, open up to one side. Think of stacking your hands underneath your shoulder blades. Back to plank, switch sides. Back to plank, switch sides. And keep going. Staying nice and tight, squeezing. Almost there. Awesome. 3, 2, 1. From here, we're doing mountain climbers. You want to bring your knee crossing to that opposite ankle. Nice and slow, so we really feel the crunch in our abs. Squeeze. Opposite arm, opposite leg. You're twisting it in. Keep going. Almost there. We have one more exercise after this. We are so close. Whew. Whew. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Whew. All right, onto your elbows. We're going to lift and lower. Lift, lower. Nice and slow, squeezing those abs. A variation, you can do this straight arms, whatever you feel more comfortable. And down. Up. Keep going, we're almost there. Woo! 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Let's stretch out those abs. Awesome job. Woo, do you feel the burn? Awesome. That's what we want. Good. Stretch it up. Breathing in through your nose. As you exhale through your mouth, think of stretching, bringing that belly button to the front. Stretching out those abs. And coming back, sitting in your heels. Good. Stretch it out. Woo! Good job, guys. That was our abs. All right, I'm going to give you a little break to grab some water. Next, we're going to move into our legs. So I'm just going to lower this as I talk. Our leg workout is going to be about 15 minutes as well. And it's broken into 2 parts. The first part is exercises that are done on the floor. The second part is exercises that are done standing up. The exercises on the floor are exercises that are meant to isolate those glutes. So that by the time we stand up, those glutes are already tired and they're doing all the work. You do have the options of using weights. However, I always format my exercises to be body weight only, so you don't need them. It's still going to be so effective. But if you're watching this in the future and you want to give yourself more of a challenge since you already did it, that's a great way to do it. Grab some water bottles, shampoo bottles, whatever you have around the house. Just grab some water. We're going to start 30 seconds on the floor. Whew. Need that music again. It's not the same without it. All right, on our backs, we're going to start with our glute bridges. So you want to think of engaging your core, keeping that spine nice and straight. You don't want to think of arching your back, keep it straight. Pushing through your heels, we're going to start with just a normal glute bridge. Ready? And if you wanted to use your weight, I'll show you how you use it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Straight spine. Engage those cores. Pushing through your heels, not your toes, your heels. That's what's going to engage those glutes. And up, squeeze, slow down. Up, squeeze, slow down. Up, squeeze, slow down. Push it up, slow it down. Force it up, control it down. It's not only just doing the exercise, it's also how you do it that's going to make a difference. Up, control it down. All right, now we have our 3-point glute bridge. So I'm going to go half, full, half, down. Half, full, half. Squeezing so that you can maintain control and hold these 3 poses. Good, keep going. Up, half, down. Half, up, half, down. Half, up, half. Good. Next, we're coming on to our knees. We're going to do our hip thrusts. On our knees, feet together. Thrust your hips forward. It's almost like a pelvic thrust to the front. You want to think of squeezing those glutes as you get to the top, controlling it down, sitting back, control, and push it up, sit back, control. Good. Think about those dynamics. That control versus that sharp movement. Up. If your knees tend to slip, feel free and adjust. Good. Keep going. Up. 2, 1. On our hands and knees, think about stacking. We're going to do our donkey kicks back. Donkey kicks. Good. So again, you don't want your back to be doing the work here. You want it to be your glutes. And you want to also think of stacking your shoulder blades directly over your wrists and your hips directly over your knees. Whew. Keep going. From here, keep it straight. We're going to do straight leg stacks. If it goes too high and your back starts to cave in, don't let that happen. Bring it a little bit lower, okay? Keep going. Keep going. From here, we're going to do our fire hydrants. Keep going. Fire hydrants, out to the side. Lifting, getting that side hip activated. Keep going. Almost there. Woo, keep breathing. Woo, breathe. Good. Same thing, other side. Ready? Donkey kicks with our left. Stacking those hips, squeezing those glutes. It's a small motion. We're about pushing that heel to the ceiling. Pushing that heel into the ceiling. Keep going. Keep breathing. Almost there. Keep breathing, almost there. All right, from here, we're straightening our leg, tucking that belly button, and lifting. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Woo. If you feel your other side cramping up, just lean onto the hand. That is the same as the working leg. That change of weight distribution should fix up that problem for you. Keep going. Almost there. We are so close, you guys. 2, 1. Fire hydrant with your left. Lift. Close. Keep going. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Almost there. Keep breathing. Woo! Good. From here, we're laying on our left side, and we're going to lift our right leg, keeping our hips square to the front. Don't turn it out because then that's going to work the front of your leg. We're targeting the sides of our legs here. Keep going. Should we say runs after this? Keep going. Keep going. Targeting that side glute. 2, 1. From here, we're doing our clamshells, but our feet aren't going to be together. They're going to open, and you can keep space between those legs. This greater range of motion, it's a hard one, allows you to really, really push those muscles farther than you otherwise would have. Keep going. And I know this is continuous and nonstop. If you ever need a break, feel free to take it. We're going to take a 30-second one after our floor exercises, which are almost done, but I know nonstop is tricky. So really good. All right, taking this front leg, putting it on top, pulsing our inner thigh here. So it shouldn't be anything. If you can't do that, then that's fine. You can just keep it behind you. I just like it here because it allows me to square my hips more, but that's fine. Just make sure that your hips are both facing the front. Really squeezing those inner thighs. Next, we're going to do all of that on the other side. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Our hip lifts. Up and down. And down. done this side, then one more exercise, and then we get a break before we stand on up. Class is going by fast today. That's what we love. Keep going, squeezing, keeping those hips square to the front. Almost there. Keep breathing. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Clamshells with space. Bigger range of motion means bigger muscle work. Keep going. Squeezing that outer hip. Squeeze and lower. Squeeze and lower. Almost there. Keep going. Almost there. Keep breathing. All right, inner leg. You can either keep it in front like this or behind. However, if you do keep it behind, make sure that those hips stay squared to the front of you. Going. I know. It's hard. Keep going. Almost there. After this, we have one more exercise, and we get a little bit of a break. Keep breathing. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good. Coming onto your back. Legs in front. You're going to flex or point your toes. Bring it open. Flex as you come in. Point as you come out. Flex as you come in. This is working your inner thighs. Just think of making your heels touch at the front. Heels touch at the top. Point it down. Flex it up. Keep going. Almost there. Good. Shake it out. Let's take a little break. 30 seconds, and then we're going to move on to our standing. So you can go ahead and stand on up. All right. Stand on up. We're going to move to our standing leg exercises. So hopefully you're already feeling a little bit sore, activated from all we did there. Next, we're going to move on to our legs. So if you want to use weights, go for it. However, I made it up so that you didn't have to. So don't worry if you don't have it. All right. Grab some water. We're going to start after this 30-second timer. Start by warming up our calves. So we're going to stand, feet parallel to the front. So my toes and my heels are in line with each other. And we're going to do pulsing heel raises without letting our heels touch the floor. Ready? 3, 2, 1, up. And don't let those heels touch the floor. It's hard to balance, but fight for it. Squeeze your abs. It's going to help you balance. If you want to hold on to a wall or something, that'll help as well. Keep going. Almost there. Try not to let those heels touch the floor. Almost there. Keep going. Bounce and bounce. Keep breathing, engaging those cores. Good. From here, we're going to do our 3-point calf raises. We're going to turn our feet out, raise our calves, turn it in to parallel, raise our calves, then pigeon toe, raise our calves. Back to parallel, back to turn out. This is going to let us get all parts of our calves. Keep going. Next, we're going to move into our legs. We're going to do our deadlifts. So, feet about hip width apart, slight bend in the knees. You're going to think of hinging your legs back as, I'm going to go this time so you can see me, hinge your hips back as your arms drop down your legs and come back up. Drop down your legs and come back up. Good. Squeezing when you get to the top, pushing in your heels, and just hinging your hips back. And up. Keep going down and up. Awesome. Down and up. Down, up. 3. All right, next we're going to go into a curtsy lunge position and deadlift with that front foot. This is going to put one emphasis when it's a single leg. This is a great body weight exercise. It's also going to work that side hip a little more than a regular deadlift. Keep breathing because you're in that curtsy lunge position. Good, keep going. Almost there. Next, we come back to our normal deadlifts. Down, pull here, and up. Again, down. Hold it down, bring your elbows in, back down, and up. By holding it in this down position, making those glutes work just a little bit harder. Bring it in, down, and up. Down, bring it in, down, up. Good. Next, we're going to do the other curtsy deadlift. Other side. Good. Left leg back. Deadlift that front leg. Bring it up, hinging that hip back. That chest stays nice and open and tall. Keep going. Almost there. Keep going. Woo! And up. Keep going. Good. Next, we're moving on to our sumo squats. So, think of driving your legs to the back wall as you push those hips forward. Keep going. Knees to the back wall, pelvis to the front wall. If you were watching this from the side, you would want to be as flat as possible. Whew. Keep going. After this, we're going to move into some normal squats. Weight in our heels, chest up, staying nice and tall. And up, down, and up. Bring it back, normal squat. Up, weight back, up. Good job. Almost there. We have some squat variations, some lunge variations, and we're done. It's going to feel great. Keep going. All right, next we pulse it 3 times down. 1, 2, 3. Then squeeze it up. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze it up. No, it's killer. 1, 2, 3. Up. Try and squeeze your glutes at the top to add a little extra burnout in there. Up. Bring it down. Next squat variation, as we go down, we do a normal squat, but as we come up, we're going to lift one leg behind us. So squat, lift your leg. Squat, lift your leg. This is going to get the tops of those glutes as we lift it up. Keep going. Keep going. Next, we're going to lift it to the side. I know we're tired, but that's our last squat variation. Hang on. It hurts. Squat. Lift side. Keeping those toes and those knees facing the front. Get a little bit of a break with an easier exercise after this. Whew. Keep breathing, guys. Almost there. Keep going. Almost there. Good. Next, we're going to lift that side leg. Up. Catch it down. Up. You're going to keep your knees and your toes square to the front so that you're truly working the side hip only. Keep going. If you want to hold on to a wall or a chair or something, that's going to help with this one. You can also engage those cores. All right, other side. Doing good for 10. Keep going. After this, we do alternating curtsy lunges. So with our curtsy lunge, we don't bring our legs straight behind us, we cross it slightly back. That allows us to work the side of our glutes more than just the back. Ready? Curtsy lunges. Cross it back. Cross it back. You can see why it's called a curtsy lunge, right? So it's not directly behind you, it's crossed to the outside. Good. Almost in with our standing. Keep going. Keep going. One more. Then we do our pulse lunges. One side at a time. Bring it down, pulse it low. Feeling the weight being undertaken by that front hip. Pulsing down here. Keeping that knee over top of those toes. Keep going. Whew. All right, almost there. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. We switch sides. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Switch. All right, after this, we're gonna finish up and just really burn out those legs. I know we're already tired enough with a minute of glute bridges. Take a break if you need, but right after this, we're gonna go back onto the floor. Our last thing for legs. Just really burn them out one last time with a minute of glute bridges instead of those 30 seconds. Keep breathing. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Glute bridges on the floor. Keep those backs nice and straight, heels pushing into the floor for a minute instead of 30 seconds. It's going to feel extra long, but it's our last leg exercise of the day, so we can do it. Remember, keep those abs engaged. Don't let that back arch. Pushing through your heels, squeezing those glutes at the top. You guys can do it. Squeeze. Squeeze. 30 more seconds. Almost there. Keep going. Keep pushing. Almost there. Halfway there. 15 more seconds with glute bridges and we're done. Take a break if you need, but you can do it. Good, keep going. Whew, almost there, so close. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Woo! Take a breather. Let's take our right knee, cross it over of our left, and pull through. So stretch out those glute muscles we just worked. And switch. Whew. Good. Let's come to those feet together position. We didn't do much of a stretch at the beginning, so we'll really stretch out each muscle after we did it. And just come forward pulsing. So all we have next, I'll give you a break before we start, but all we have next is our upper body. I broke that into 2 parts as well. And again, it's the 30-second non-stop. So the first one is, it's going to be standing, just resistance. So we're going to use our muscles, we're going to use gravity, we're going to be pulsing and holding a movement, squeezing our muscles as much as we can to really tire them out. The next portion is going to be on the ground. We're using our body weight with things like tricep dips and push-ups. All right, so grab some water, and we'll start on to the next one. If you have a water bottle or a shampoo bottle that you want to use, or very lightweights, go for it. But these are designed to be no weight, so if you do add too much weight, you might be sacrificing your technique just because they're meant to be body weight only. Okay, so grab some water. We're going to let the timer run at one more 30-second increment, and then we'll get started. Awesome job today. I know this is tiring. There's no breaks at all, and that's hard, but you guys are doing great. Whew. All right. Just in case I forget. All right, staying nice and tall, engaging those abs, arms out to the side. We're going to start with some arm circles. To the front. Arm circles to the front. See, these are like 3 pounds weights, and already I'm like, that was an idea. Keep breathing. Really reaching your fingertips to each wall. Switch sides. Keep going. From here, we're going to lower our hands down to the front of our sides, palms facing the front. Squeeze your biceps, let that bring your arms up, control it down. Pulse, control. That dynamic switch between sharp and sustain are what's going to let that body weight work. Keep going. Good. Nice little relaxed start. Gets a little more intense once we get to the floor, of course. All right, next we're going to bend our knees. I'm going to go to the side so you can see me. Hinge your hips back, bringing your chest forward. We're going to think of squeezing our shoulder blades together. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Squeeze them together. Good. Keep going. Whew. Killer. Keep going. Keep going. Almost there, you guys. Okay, we're going to keep this squeezing your shoulder blade together motion the same as now our arms are coming straight out the sides. But it's the same in the sense as you're just squeezing those shoulder blades together. Okay, keep going. Almost there. Almost on today's workout. Leaning forward. Hips back, sitting back in those hips. Control it down. I know this is tricky. Keep breathing. All right. Next, palms face each other. Elbows up, up, down. In, out, up. Good. This is a nice full upper body workout. Keeping your hips up, or not your hips. Your elbows up, not letting them drop. Keep going. Almost there. Engaging those abs, standing nice and tall. To finish, we're just going to do some shoulder presses. Ready? Up. Oh, keep going, my timer stopped. And up. 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 Keep going. Woo! Control it down. Press it up, control it down. We're almost there, you guys. Keep breathing. Get your legs in there if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Shake it up. Come onto the floor. Woo! Great job. Give you guys a 10-second break as you come to the floor. We're going to start with our Supermans. Ready? So, hands behind your ears. We're going to squeeze it up, control it down. Squeeze it up, control it down. Keep going. Almost there. Keep squeezing. Squeezing our lower back, pinching our shoulder blades together, and squeezing our glutes. Next, we're going to keep it up. We're going to do rotations. Drop your right elbow, bring it back to normal. Drop your left elbow, normal. These are Spider-Man rotations. And back. Keep going. Keep breathing. Almost there. Keep breathing. Twist, up, twist, up. Awesome. We're going to do a push-up all the way to the floor. So push up all the way down. Then we're extending our arms out to the left. We're pushing ourselves up, back, down. Arms out, lift. Push up, push it down. Arms in front, lift. Bring it up, bring it down. Good. Try and put in one more, we're almost done. After this, we're going to come to our tabletop position for our bird dogs. So you're going to extend the opposite arm, opposite leg, bring it down. This is going to work our back. Keep going. Good. Keep going. Ready for this next one? It's pretty killer. This next one, just to kind of prep you, we're going to come to a downward dog position. We're going to do some shoulder push-ups. So downward dog. Think of getting our chest to the floor. We're going to push up using our shoulders. Push up and up. Bend and up. Keeping our elbows in. These are shoulder push-ups. Keep going. So don't let your elbows keep out to the side. Think of bringing your elbows to the floor and back up. These ones are hard, I know. Keep going. Tailbone up, chest into the floor. Almost there. Oh, these ones are killer. All right, from here, we're going to come to a downward dog. We're going to bring our weight into our plank and hold. Then we bring it back to our downward dog and hold. Back to our plank and hold. Downward dog and plank. Downward dog and plank. Keep breathing. Fingertips facing your toes. Your hips aren't dropping and coming up, it's your arms doing all the work. This is hard. Woo! Especially after all that. Wow. Fingertips should not be out, they should be facing the direction of your feet. So fingertips facing the direction of your feet. Keep breathing, almost there. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Big exhale. Keep breathing. 5 more seconds, you guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! That was brutal, but in the best way possible. Shake it up, shake it up. Press your arm in front. I hope you guys are shaking. Switch. Is your heart beating fast? Mine is. Bring it behind. And switch. Shake it up. Awesome job, you guys. Great job for doing that whole thing. It's exhausting when you can't take breaks, but you guys did it. So thank you.